looks like we're all alone. You know what that means. Give me head. Give me head. Won't you give me head? Please give me head. Don't make me beg. I like the way you suck it. Hell nah, baby, no pussy. Just time to watch you suck it. I like it when you give me head. None of this nonsense. Take me to the palace when I unload my conscience. Deep with my breath as your throat gets loose. So you know how to relax your gargle juice. I like it when you give me head, baby. It's so arousing. Irish pimpin' up, said go down slow, hum like a pro. Give me head, please give me head. Give me head, please give me head. Give me head, won't you please suck my bone? Give me head, I like it what you do. Back of the shed. I'm so in love with your mouth. I love the way that you go. Your eyes are so full of bedroom surprises, so slow. Your mouth opens like Mick Jagger, about to sing a note. Satisfaction. You gargle my cum, your throat. Please give me head. Won't you give me head? Just please give me head. I love it when you give me head. Just give me head. Here in the bed. Baby, the sun's come up and you go down, no fucking around. I like the way that you go down low, handle my balls like a pro, just suck them slow. Diddy, let me show your kitty a little bit of tension as the position gets switched to missionary, sing like a canary. Baby, don't you know this ain't arbitrary? How dare you look so fine? G-double-F-R-E, I'm blowing from behind. Another fucking creamy low, but just before, won't you go and give me head? Give me head. Yes, give me head. Give me head. Just give me head. Give me head. Yes, give me head. Give me head. Let's do it here in the bed. Grab the back of your neck. I like this hot, rough sex. I enjoy the way all the noise in the saliva mix. This is better than one of those porno flicks that I owned in the past. I love when you let me shoot on your tongue, it's here at last. Yes, baby, you are everything that I could fucking want. And the way that you suck my dick, I have to tell my friends I think she sucks. I let the fact be known, my girl likes the bone. Please give me head. It's enough said.
Here we go. What is up, my peeps? Welcome into LG's house. My house is LG's house. Episode 35. 35. There's got to be some kind of mouse or something. That whispering in my ear that you hear is coming from the back alley.
Coming from?
Yes, where Gary Snyder is currently residing, or not residing, hanging out. You could reside there if you want. I'll put a pillow out by the dumpster.
Oh, yeah, I've been out here for a while now. It's comfortable.
Yeah,
It's
okay,
cool. It's
yeah.
cool.
All right.
It's
whatever.
cool. It's cool up in here.
It's a little hot. I could give you a fan, maybe.
Oh, is that? Oh, cool. Yeah, you're showing
Little
mercy.
little hand fan, so you can,
Gotcha.
cool yourself down.
Hey, I'll take whatever I can in this hellhole.
Yep.
The way you treat me is so bad. It's
Well,
cool. I love it.
you could always come in the back door and join me in here.
Nah, God. Is this how we start our Labor Day, man? Yeah.
Happy Labor Day to everybody out there. This is a national holiday. We are working on a national holiday. Look at that.
Yeah.
We pat ourselves on the back for that one.
Well, to me, like Labor Day always was something that annoyed me because I always worked on Labor Day. So I'm actually surprised that from my day job that I actually was off. And I was like, cool, I'll take it. Because again, I've always had working class blue collar jobs, and I've always worked on Labor Day. So I was like, what's the point of this freaking day when I'm working?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you had today off so we could work on Labor Day by doing a podcast for the people, because we are men of the people for the people, and we are here at your mercy. Join us in the chat, like Gilbert Perez, and Jason Lissay have joined us in the chat here. Appreciate you guys. You can super chat if you are watching on Alamo City Podcast Network. Our new audience, we are simulcasting. If you didn't catch last episode, we are now syndicated, broadcasting on LG's channel, my channel on YouTube, and on Alamo City Podcast Network. Shout out to Joe and Mike and the guys over there that run Alamo City Podcast Network and the Area 210 podcast. Give them a listen, 10 a.m. on weekdays. They do some good sports stuff over there.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure. What does your shirt mean?
Rudy Mitchell Peni?
Is that a band?
Yeah, it's a band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if I don't cover this up, it looks like penis.
It's bugging me. Is it like it's like a mummified fetus?
Yeah,
or something?
I mean, it's
I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah, well, yeah, it kind of looks like
that's like when the old lady who's like 65 goes to the doctor and has abdominal pains. And they find a fetus in there. That's it, right?
That's what
that's
that
a
is.
picture of that. Yeah,
it's it sounds like the start of a horror movie or something like that. Like like
okay.
Annabelle's Baby or something.
What kind of music is that? Punk?
Yeah, it's like punk. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
I just wanted to make sure because it's quite distracting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
it's a little distracting.
Well, your Superman shirt sucks. How about that?
It does suck. It's a generic Superman.
That's what
shirt.
the S is for.
And I haven't seen the new movie yet either. So
yeah, I don't know. If I'll say it. I feel like they've been dropping the ball of Superman for quite a long.
I didn't
time.
mind the Henry Cavill Supermans, the British dude. It wasn't bad.
Okay.
I liked it. I didn't like the Batman Superman, but I didn't mind Henry's Superman by himself.
Yeah, I mean Ben was pretty buff, right? He was just
He's not a good Batman.
He's not
a good Batman.
Yeah.
No,
I love Ben the Deaf.
He's better than the new guy. They got the Twilight dude, the Robert Pattinson. I didn't care for. I watched it because I wanted to watch the Penguin. So the Batman, the most recent one. Did you watch that one?
No, not the recent one.
What's that smirk on your face? You got like a weird smirk on your face, right?
Don't worry about what I'm doing right over here. I thought you were distracted, like focusing on this fetus.
Well, I'm focusing on the show, which means I have to focus on your ugly mug, and I see this smirk, like while I'm talking, like while I'm carrying the show here
on your shoulders. Yeah, well, carry me, baby.
And I just see that you just smirking over there. You perked up. You perked up. I saw something there.
It's the Glade brain, man. It goes crazy in here, and I got thoughts. You
derailed me. You've derailed me twice now with your shirt and then with your little smirk.
Good.
James Aguirre is in here. What up, boys? Labor Day edition. Shout out LG and Scary Gary, the hardest working dudes on YouTube's.
Oh, thanks, James, man. Appreciate that, brother, man. So we should ask the chat. Okay. What is the shittiest job, since it is Labor Day? What is the shittiest job that y'all had to do? And I mean, for me, I guess I can start first. I mean, it had to be being a fry cook. I was a fry cook at a restaurant called Pluckers up in Austin. And I mean, I still got scars like all over,
Is that what you started on?
That's pretty much what I started on.
Did you end at assistant manager?
Yeah. I ended up becoming a kitchen assistant manager, but it doesn't mean that
Were you mopping floors when you first got there? Then you went to fries, and then you went to assistant manager?
Oh, dude, I was mopping floors throughout the whole thing. Because
so you did the whole coming to America thing. You're mopping floors, and then soon you'll be on fries, and before you knew it, assistant manager.
Yeah, and then you're like, like disarming criminals trying to rob the place, but, with your broomstick. But
oh yeah.
But as a good manager,
that was Samuel L. Jackson, by the way.
Yeah, and as a good manager, you're still going to go back there and help clean out. But the thing about this, that this was located right off of the campus, and the school over there is Texas, and
UT, home of the Longhorns, who just lost.
They did
to the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Yeah, and so imagine all those kids in that stadium, right? So when I see Texas games play, I just think about it. It just takes me back to when the games were going on, and as soon as the games were over, there was just a flood of kids.
Oh, that's got to be the worst.
Oh, it was the worst, man. And so I've never dealt with like being slammed leading up to that restaurant, because you like when I got the job, I was looking for just something super simple, and I was like, cool, like fry cook. Let me just be a fry cook until I find something better, and then of course I'm there for like 4 years because I'm a dumbass. But I'm doing this, and you just slam with like just grease, like
how many fryers did you have to man?
Like it was like it started off with 4 fryers, and then when we expanded, it was 8 fryers. So imagine me running around.
One guy on 8 fryers.
Yes, running around, dropping like
no,
blood splashing everywhere, oil splashing everywhere. I mean, it was just
blood.
It was crazy. Well, because when you get the bags of chicken, you get the
okay,
you have to dump them in there. Yeah,
I thought it was your blood.
No, well, that probably too. Yeah, but who knows? With the chin skin. No, that probably was the worst job just because of how it was busy, and we didn't close until 3 a.m. So we didn't even there was a balance of like trying to clean and do your closing procedures.
Pluckers didn't close till 3.
So I didn't get home until like 5, 6 in the morning. So it was bad, dude. It was definitely the shittiest job I've ever had on Labor Day. So I don't know. In the chat, please drop your shitty Labor Day jobs. Did you have one, Lawrence, or no?
I would have to say, I'm trying to think of the shittiest jobs I've worked. It'd probably have to be Party City was the shittiest job I've ever worked. And not necessarily because of working on Labor Day. It was because of working on all the other holidays, Halloween especially. I lasted 3 days at that job.
Yeah.
And I was probably 18 years old when I got the job there. Everybody else there was like 15 or 16, like all the other employees. And I just felt out of place. And I had this manager. So every night, this was Halloween season, right? So every night we had to make sure all the costumes, like the shelves were stocked. Like, you have like all your bags of costumes. They had to, every little like holder had to be full. So, so we had to go by and make sure there was, everything was in order. The princess costume was on the right rack, not mixed up with the Jason costume over here, right? And if anything was messed up at the end of the night, our supervisor would walk up and down the aisles, and she would just knock it off the rack onto the floor.
What a bitch!
Nope.
Wow.
Up and down, and she wouldn't let anyone touch anything until she was done with all the aisles, and then she'd be like, "All right, clean it up." And I was just like, "What the?"
Wow. What a bitch, man.
Yeah, and it was. I left after 3 days.
Yeah.
Nope. I'll be back in 2 weeks to get my paycheck. Is what I said. I walked out, and I left my buddy there, Tony Gregerson. He was working. He got the job at the same time I got. And I think he lasted maybe 2 weeks after me. I don't know how, but I was just like, "Nope, sorry, dude, I can't do it. You're on your own."
A very hard but rewarding job I had was working in the postal office in Eugene, Oregon, which is a small town. Actually, I'll take that back. It's not Eugene. It was about 20 minutes from Eugene. And it was a small town, and it was hard work, and just to deliver mail. And I was a rural carrier. I can never say that word right. Rural.
You killed it. You had it. You did.
Okay, rural character.
Yeah. The rural juror.
Rural. So, but I had a really cool scenic route. It was a 70-mile route, maybe 75 miles, but like you'll just go around all over. And the small town's called Cottage Grove. But we'll go all over
Sounds like a town where like a huge murder would happen.
Probably. Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. But I saw like really like all the residents were super cool, and it was hard work because it wasn't like I'm like, oh yeah, like look at the hills, look at the horses run free, like no, it was just like I was like I got a deadline, and if you messed up and missed one box, which has happened to me, where I start putting everything in the wrong box. You got to like backtrack back. I mean, it was a very it made me respect postal workers because
women hate it when you put it in the wrong box.
God damn it! But it made me respect because I always thought they were just like skipping down the street all happy and jamming out to their music, But no, it's like hard work to be able to do that. And I just did a small town. I couldn't imagine doing like a big city like San Antonio, where it's all like, cool. Let me put like 99% junk mail in this person's box, but like that's slamming the F out of me. Almost so.
It just, I don't know, this is random here, but one of my favorite mailmen, postmen in all of cinema history has got to be the mailman on Funny Farm. Have you ever seen that movie with Chevy Chase?
Okay, I want to say yes, but I probably forgot what it was about.
He just comes driving by as fast as possible in his pickup truck, screaming like, "Ah!" and just starts launching the mail out at the mailbox and just doesn't slow down at all. It's hilarious.
Dude,
It's
going
the
postal
best.
is a fucking thing, man. If you work at the post office, like I wanted to go postal a couple times, man. It is nuts, man. But people were very respectful. You know what I mean? I remember one time, I remember like putting the mail in the box and the woman coming out like, "Oh, thank you for your service." Like if I was like serving in Iraq, and I was like, "What the hell?" Like, okay, you know. But it was, I got treated with respect.
I mean,
man.
it is
That's
a
kinda
service.
cool.
It is.
Like,
It's a service. It's in the name, service. Well, yeah, thank you for your service.
Yeah, there was this guy that I used to his name is Jason, forgot his last name, but anyways, my manager kind of warned me about delivering mail to his house, and he was kind of off the beaten path because if you're dealing with those type of like country routes, you're gonna go a mile down to get to this person's. Now you're on his property, you're gonna get to this the mailbox to drop it off, and she's like, "Hey, everyone here in Cottage Grove is cool." But this guy, he's a known racist. You know?
local screwball.
So you have to be very careful, you know, just be mindful. And I was like, dude, it's all good, man. Like I can deal with this, you know, ain't no thing. But keep in mind I was wearing like black shirt, you know, black, sweatpants, whatever, because it was cold at the time. So I probably look like Antifa. You know what I mean? Like who knows, right? So
Oh yeah, that's when you could just talk about your German roots and be like, I'm Schneider. My name's Gary Schneider.
Yeah,
right?
and I had
it'd be all good.
And I had the big old beard. So I'm going down to go drop this off, the mail off for the first time. And as soon as I get in this property, I'm seeing mannequins that are dressed in full like SS uniforms. You know, like one.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, I'm serious. Like
damn.
I'm seeing, I'm like, oh shit, and then I'm seeing Confederate flags and
I
stuff
feel
like
bad
that.
for making the joke.
No, I mean,
Jesus.
but to me, I was like, I want to meet this guy, man. So I do remember dropping it off and just being super aware of my surroundings. Because again, you start seeing mannequins. I'm like, okay, well, yes, this guy's a racist, but
Anyone who has mannequins in the yard, regardless of what they're wearing, is weird.
well, now I'm not even thinking like racist. I'm thinking like serial killer.
Yeah,
goof
yeah,
off
just
the
mannequins
wall.
alone.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. And of course, the house is like a shack, and it's all.
If you're not like a
fucking
fashion designer or something, and
Yeah.
you got like clothes that you're creating on a mannequin. If you even own a mannequin, that's kind of weird, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it is, dude. Especially, yeah. I mean, there was like shit all like leading up down the path to his house, and so I was delivering to his house, and a couple times I remember getting there, and I got out, and he came out, and it was funny because like he had a little pet Chihuahua, little like yap 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 yap, like just like yapping, and so I remember him coming out and say, "Hey, Jason," because I already knew him. I was, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm just gonna be cool, man. I'm not gonna like just like whatever. And I was like, "Hey, I see that you have that mannequin over there with that SS spike on it on the helmet. It was like a little spike helmet."
Lord.
I was like, "So what do you know about World War II?" And then we're sitting there like talking about like World War II history because I'm a big fan of studying all the information and all the like the subplots of World War II. I find it very, very interesting. But anyways, we kind of like broke bread over that. But he wasn't like being like in my face. I'm sure as soon as I left, fucking Beaner, oh my God, he fucking stunk. I'm sure like as soon as I left, but in my face, of course, he was being like cool, I guess. But I that was the person that I remember like thinking like, yeah, this guy's fucked up. Like, because the mannequins are just like they're probably like, hey, save me. Can I jump in your?
I feel like he's got like a bunker and shit. In the backyard.
He was a survivalist. You can tell.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like I met his son. I met him a few times.
A prepper.
Yeah,
he's a prepper.
He was he will have Civil War reenactments on his property as well. Like, he was like a hardcore racist, man.
Well, you brought up World War II, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what happened on this day,
Mm-hmm.
1939?
I don't. Educate.
It was what many call the start of World War II. On this day in 1939, Germany, Nazi-led Germany, decided to attack their neighbors, Poland, starting World War II. The very first invasion of the German army happened today.
So is that how Danzig became an asshole?
1939. Exactly.
Yeah,
yes, that's exactly
That's what pissed
how.
him off, where he's like, I got to work out.
Yeah.
Be pissy on stage. Cool.
That's exactly.
That's what happened. I knew it. I knew there was an
Yep.
origin story to the Danzig being an asshole on stage. That's it.
Yep. And then I have here, for those listening to the audio version, we are on Spotify and anywhere you find your podcast, iHeart, Apple, all those goodies. We are showing a New York Times front page from 1939 on the screen right now. So give it a looky on Spotify or YouTube, the only two platforms that allow video right now.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. Just a little history lesson there for you.
Legit.
Thought you brought up World War II. I figured
Dropping facts, man.
I'd knock it out right there. Hanover Fist is up in here in the chat. He says he feels lucky he got out of the bar business with no DWIs.
Ooh, yeah, man.
I technically did as well
because
I was DJing in bars every night and going home at like 3 a.m.
Well, it's
a lot of times not sober.
Well, it's kind of crazy, man. Like every person that I know has a DWI, at least one, you know, and it's like if you're going to be working in the industry, around the industry, or just being a bar patron, you know, it's eventually going to happen to you because you're going to have alcohol in your freaking system.
Well, especially in San Antonio because there's no public transportation.
Yeah.
That's affordable.
You're pretty much in a way forced. But nowadays, like Uber, when that first came out, that to me was a game changer because I used to always ride my bike to the bars, you know. But I'm like showing up like just like covered in sweat. like you know what I mean? Like, come on, I can't even talk to like a woman after that because I'm just like stinking and covered in sweat. So nah. But I see Hector, he says worst job for him was overnight shift at HEB.
Yep.
That man, I think everything that's graveyard shifts automatically goes into the sucky category.
I know people who don't. I know people who like their job working overnight They're stocking overnight shifts at HEB. Yeah,
I tried to do that at a Super Kmart and I literally like fell asleep standing on my feet. Like I just could not do it.
I did graveyard shift at WOAI News Radio 1200 WOAI. And it was pretty awful. It was 12 a.m. to like 7 a.m.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It was bad. And then it was weekend overnight at that. So it was Friday night into Saturday morning and Saturday night into Sunday morning. And Sunday morning when 1200 a.m. would switch to church programming at like 5 a.m. So it was nothing but like recorded sermons and stuff that I had to play.
Oh my Lord, dude! How did you not pass out? Oh, that sounds so bad.
No, the good thing about the recorded sermons was like they'd be like hour-long blocks, so I wouldn't have to like go to break and play like traffic and weather until like an hour. So I'd know I'd have an hour break when I went after I hit play on the church programming. But man, it was brutal.
Dude, I can't believe you did church programming.
I did church programming, and then I did Coast to Coast AM, which was like paranormal stuff and
I remember
like
that.
X-Files stuff. Yeah,
yeah, you told
like
me
Ghost and whatnot.
Dude, you paid your dues, bro. Like you paid your dues in this whole broadcasting game, bro.
I did. I paid my dues.
Oh
man.
God, dude. Yeah, I couldn't imagine doing that. But I practically was graveyard shift, working till 3 o'clock in the morning as a fry cook. I mean, that's fucking graveyard shift. By the time I get home, I mean, I start off at 5 p.m. I'm getting home at 5 a.m. Yeah, I'm drinking. Yeah. So it's just.
Well, it happens, you know.
Yeah,
it happens. It messed me up. And then working as a DJ. Even when I wasn't working weekend overnights, I got switched to a morning show that started at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
So I would DJ till 3 a.m., then drive to the freaking station and sleep on the couch till like 4:35 a.m. and then start prepping for the show at 6 a.m.
Oh my God.
It was ridiculous. So I was still working overnights even when I got off of technical overnights because radio only paid $8 an hour.
Oh my God. What year was this? That's like low as fuck.
2010, 11.
You know, I remember one time I was going through a transition.
They still pay low.
Yeah, I was going through a transition in my life. This is probably when I was like 22 or something like that. So I moved out, and this is when I actually started going to school. So I was like, you know what, I'm move back in with the folks, you know, but I'm gonna get like a shitty job in the area. This is off of Marbach. I get a job at some like mainstream pizza spot. I want to say it's like Mr. Gaddy's Pizza. Like they just opened up this big old spot there. But I'm like
Thousand Oaks and Jones Maltzberger.
Yeah. Well,
the huge Mr. Gaddy's they opened up. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, but this one was off of Marbach.
Oh, okay.
So 410 in Marbach area. Yeah, it's in the hood. But I remember when I got hired, they're like, man, we could have made you a manager, but like, you know, you'll be the pizza guy. I was like, hey, dude, I just want something not stressful so I can, you know, do my studies and all this other shit. So my managers are like 16-year-olds, like with pimples on their face and stuff like that. So I remember just working there for like the 4 months that I did. And I had to wear like a chin guard and stuff, so I looked totally stupid. I just felt like the ultimate loser, you know, with like that, you know, this 16-year-old kid like, hey, I need you to the mop the cooler, you know, and the pimples are literally like breaking out on his face as he's talking to me because he's going, you know, the hormones are dropping in front of me. But that to me, I can probably like take that back and say I think that was the worst job because it just felt very like, you know, low. You know what I mean? And he'll be like on the microphone, like, "Hey Gary, can you make some pizzas?" And I do, don't say my name out loud, dude. Like, and I almost like got in a fight with him because I was so mad that he said my name out loud, and I didn't want anyone to hear that I was working there, and I felt so bad. I apologized afterwards.
All right.
But yeah, that was probably I think one of the worst. I can say that for sure.
Well,
So, yeah.
you could have been a manager, man.
Fuck
You
yeah.
could have been a
left.
manager.
I quit.
Speaking of managers, Dallas Mavericks general manager was spotted out eating in public, and a fan wanted to say hello. Nico Harrison.
Nico.
Spotted at Twin Peaks.
Uh-oh.
Nico?
Uh-oh.
What's up, man? Good to meet you. We all still fucking hate you.
Shit.
All right, good. Good talk, brother. Do
Wow.
better. Do better.
Damn, bro. He's going to be,
man.
he has to be the most hated Dallas person of all time, I think, right? I mean, it's up there.
It's got to be up there. For those who don't know, Nico Harrison he's the GM of the Dallas Mavericks, responsible for the infamous Luka Doncic trade to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, but because of that,
Not
now
so
y'all got
good.
Cooper. I mean, I guess it in a way, but I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
Luka.
but they still haven't forgotten.
They're never going to
Mavs
forget,
fans for life. They have not forgotten.
I mean, that'd be like the Spurs trading like Ginobili or something like that. I feel like. I mean, it's a beloved character. Maybe I
without any hint of it happening.
Yeah.
Too. It's more than Ginobili. It's Duncan.
It's
Duncan.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's Duncan. It's Wemby right now.
Luka was my favorite player for a long time, actually, and I was actually a secret Luka fan because I loved
you were-
watching him play.
You were a Luka slobber.
I was, man.
Yeah.
But he's badass, dude. I mean, come on now, like the way that he
He's
played and
impressive.
everything.
He's
Yeah.
impressive. I'm not gonna say the
Like-
kid's got skills.
Like it was Kawhi, and then Kawhi fucking fucked up, and then after Kawhi, it became like Luka, and I liked the way Luka played. And I thought it was badass. Yeah, the best laugh ever. Fuck you. I do great.
So speaking of Nico Harrison and him being obviously the most hated person in all of the Dallas Metroplex area, do we have anyone like that in San Antonio that throughout history that we could say, F that guy besides Kawhi? I think Kawhi's it.
I think that's it.
I think that's
Well,
it, right?
that's why it was so shocking.
yeah.
You know, and then of course, I really hope that Pop writes a book. You know, because I want to know all the behind the scenes. But even though he
will
won't,
not.
well, of course he won't.
Pop ain't spilling the tea. Come on, man.
Yeah. But I mean, but I'm saying in the perfect world, he writes this book where we get to see a little bit behind the scenes
That's
because
corporate secrets.
yeah, and he's never gonna
No,
do that.
no.
But I mean, we know that it wasn't, you know, a Spurs situation like dropping the ball. I feel like they really worked well, but the Unk got involved and the Unk.
Oh yeah,
fucked it
yeah.
up.
That was a whole different situation. Yeah. Nico basically blindsided the entire Mavs fans. Like the Kawhi thing was disintegrating in front of our very eyes. So it
Yeah.
wasn't like we didn't know what was going on.
No, it was real time. It was real time, man.
Yeah. The Hanover Fist says the guy who stole Tim Duncan's money, which was his good friend and financial advisor,
Yeah.
and no, I don't think a lot of people could even they wouldn't even recognize who that guy is. You don't even know his name.
Right. Yeah, it was me.
And that was a story that came and went, you know.
Yeah, no one really cared. But like, what? Oh, he got ripped off. Yeah, well, fuck.
Yeah, millionaire.
Shake it off.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
he'll recover. He's Tim Duncan. You know?
Yeah, shake it off.
Tim Duncan. But yeah, Nico harassed at Twin Peaks. That's been going around the Twitters and the X's.
Hey, Twitter world.
Yes, thank you, Oj.
Well, first of all, I don't like restaurants. You know, like Twin Peaks, Hooters. I just stay away from that type of stuff. So I don't know. Why would he go to Twin Peaks? I don't know. It was kind of like pervy, like to me.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of
I can't do those.
either of them. So
Yeah, and that's the term, restaurants. Like I just
yeah.
I can't go. I can't do it. I can't. The food always sucks, and it's like I don't want to have someone flirt with me. You know, like I'm just trying to get in, get out with my
Exactly.
meals, so
you want to go hit up the $2.99 steak and shrimp at Sugar's later?
yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, the
all
best. Yeah, the best shrimp and steak ever. Duh.
Duh. Yeah.
But
exactly.
but
But
it-
F restaurants. though.
Yeah. Well, it always confused me when you had somebody that brought their family to it, and there's like their kids there, and I just always thought that was kind of like weird.
It's a little weird.
It's like, come on, bro. Like,
yeah.
bring your family to that shit, man.
It's a little weird when like I see like work meetings there too. It's like a little and it'll be like a whole bunch of guys and like one girl. Like,
Dude.
I'm just like, what? But part of the team, you know.
Even when
I
I
was
was
like,
in
why
my,
you pick Hooters, man? Shouldn't that be against HR?
dude, even when I was in my 20s, I felt like perverted old man. Like, you know what I mean? Like
And
where
the
it was
wings are not good.
when it was acceptable to go there at an appropriate age as a guy in their 20s to go see tits and ass, but as a
the wings are not
47-year-old,
good.
oh yeah, it's even worse. Like, it's like I can't even do it. Like this is stupid.
James Aguirre is in here. He says, summer job as a busboy at 16 years old, dodging trash juice from cheap-ass trash bags, scraping gum from under tables with a butter knife till 1 a.m.
Oh my god,
Sucked ass. Yeah?
that
That sounds terrible.
dude, the like to me, like if I was ever gonna like torture somebody, I was gonna make them drink trash juice. And everyone that works in restaurants know when you take out that trash, there's an accumulation of juice, liquid on the very bottom, and that little pinch fold that accumulates right there. It's just it's sour.
You know what's the worst thing of that's bad. That's terrible. But you know what the absolute worst thing of restaurant, working in a restaurant when you have to clean things? The grease trap.
Every time, man.
The grease trap is the absolute worst thing in the world. God, man, like
Pluckers had the worst grease trap, man,
so
because it was an infestation of roaches in the grease trap.
of course.
Yeah, and I remember one time the guy came there because we had to get a grease trap cleaning because it was getting kind of crazy with the roaches and the maintain them and things like that. So I remember he opened it up and he looked in it with his flashlight, and he looked literally at the GM. He's like, "It's going to cost you $5,000 just for me to go in it." Like that's how bad it was, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, bro!" So yeah, grease traps, man. Oh, fucking disgusting.
Yeah, it stunk so bad. I worked at Pizza Italia. Shout out to Terry, the owner, still over there. But I was a pizza delivery driver, but whenever it was slow, he would like throw a mop in our hands or like make us do other things.
Yeah.
And grease trap was one of the things, cleaning out the grease trap.
Well, they always said
so
if you can lean,
gross.
you can clean. That was
Exactly.
That was the
yeah.
manager's motto.
No, there's no wasted time,
Yeah,
man.
you
Like
gotta keep
if
going,
you're a
man.
driver and there's no deliveries, you're chopping cheese, you're making sauce, you're cleaning the grease trap, mopping floors.
I remember this one time. This was on a Saturday night at Pluckers, and my homeboy scored some really badass bud, and we just the rush just happened. And we had a little bit of downtime. He was like, "You want to go out and hit this bowl?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, man!" I'm like stressed out. We go outside,
Smoking reefers?
and we smoked the bud, and it was really, really good. And I got super fucking high as hell, man. So I came back and I had to manage the whole the line because that's what I was doing. I was managing the line, and I've done this before, but this weed was like, I don't know, it was kind of special. It was like really, really good. And I remember everything just went to shit. Like the tickets are flying out, and because we got hit again, and I think everyone relates to going outside to the back area, to the alley, whatever it may be, smoking a little bit of bud, getting back to work, and obviously you just get slammed, and your whole high is ruined because you're running around like your head cut off.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man,
Everything
went to shit.
The rush is the worst when you get a rush at a restaurant, like a rush of customers. It's the worst.
Oh yeah,
especially when you're a dishwasher.
no,
'Cause
absolutely.
that seemed to be my default job. Anytime there wasn't any pizzas being delivered, it would be just, all right, get on dish duty. And they had a dining room at Pizza Italia. It wasn't just pizzas, so they had a full on dining room. So it was dishes constantly.
Pizza Italia. I
Yeah.
forgot you worked there, man. That's right. It's a
Yeah.
good spot.
It's a good spot.
good spot,
Yeah,
man.
Strombolis are delicious. Yeah. Hey Terry, if you want to sponsor LG's house, we could help you out there, man.
Adrian, what you
We
got
are
in the
for
chat
sale.
here? My
Adrian-
boys used to do Glade. What? Oh my.
Adrian
God.
Robles is in here. He says
Robles.
his boys used to do Glade. They also huffed Freon from the house AC unit with a huge trash bag. I couldn't do it myself though. Of course you couldn't do
Yeah,
it
yourself.
I can't wink. There you go. Of course you couldn't do it yourself there. We get you, Adrian. It was just your friends.
I like how your eyelid looks very heavy. It looks like a 2 pound eyelid. But yeah, Adrian, well, that's what I told everyone before this podcast that
it
my,
was
my
in the
friends
past.
did it. I didn't do
It was
it.
in the past. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when that was a thing. Like people's ACs were like getting all the Freon stolen out.
Yeah, I was that asshole.
That was a
dude,
thing
man.
for a while. It's like,
Oh
what
yeah, I bring my trash bag, bro. Yeah,
Why is this thing? Just do Glade.
because we're dumb.
Yeah, do the freaking shoe cleaner or whatever.
Yeah,
any aerosol can will do.
Country breeze those
Yeah.
#1.
Just don't do the paint because then you get paint everywhere. But
Yeah.
James Aguirre, that grease trap smell is a different level of funk. Yes, it is. It's not even like poop. It's like poop and like rotten food, basically.
Oh, that's the worst,
It's
man.
sewage and rotten food mixed together is what it is.
Yeah, that's up there.
Yes, Pizza Italia on Thousand Oaks, the one that burnt down and they moved across the street. They're still on Thousand Oaks, though.
I didn't realize that it burned down.
Yeah, it burnt down, man. It burnt down. I don't remember what year exactly, but it used to be next to what is currently the Evil Olive. It used to be Jack's.
The Evil Olive?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a bar.
It's a bar. Okay.
Yeah. You know where Thai Chili is now?
I don't. Is
Well,
that in
Thai
this
Chili,
area?
yeah, it's in this area.
Okay.
Thai Chili is the old Pizza Italia
Okay. Yeah.
that burned down. They rebuilt it, but Pizza Italia moved across the street. They're still on Thousand Oaks. Same exact area, just directly across the street from the old one.
Fucking Labor Day, man. Again, like, I'm happy to be off because, again, as a working class person, I always worked on Labor Day. So I always thought, like, man, fuck this holiday, man. But now I'm officially off on it. I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people are out doing things. They're at the beach. They're at Six Flags. They're at Schlitterbahn, which recently Schlitterbahn got rated the #1 most overcrowded water park in the United States.
Man, I could have said that like 20 years ago. That's why I stopped going because it's so crowded.
I've never been.
The last time
I've never been to Schlitterbahn.
The last time I was there was probably about 10 years ago. I had a sack of shrooms. I dropped some shrooms with my homeboy. We're like, let's go to Schlitterbahn. And I feel like I went there on an off day. It was like a Tuesday, but obviously it's summertime, so everything's fucking busy as fuck. So I remember just tripping balls. And you go on the ride, it's like, it's fun. And then it's over. And then now you're standing in line for another hour and the heat just is pounding on you. And then it repeats. Like you get on the ride, it's over. And then you're standing in line for another hour. And I was like, man, this fucking sucks, dude. And I just can't go back. I'm sorry. It's just too crowded.
In a national poll, out of 100 water parks were ranked, and Schlitterbahn was ranked #1 overcrowded, #6 in their length of lines, and #6 nationwide in overall complaints.
Wow. Yeah.
So, damn. San Antonio Six Flags rated #14 for complaints and #15 for long lines, and that's out of 100.
Yeah.
So that's not very good. Not very good at all. I've never been to Schlitterbahn, like I just said, and I really have no desire to go, honestly.
Well,
or any water park for that matter.
Yeah, because it's all pee. It's not even water anymore. Like, because I'm peeing in that shit. I'm taking a dump in it as well.
Hopefully, like, the chlorine's so strong that it just, like, shocks the shit out of it. But
not my pee.
I just don't, I'm not a public pool guy these days. Maybe when I was a kid, it was fine, and then also I don't have any kids myself, so I'm not taking kids to the water park.
Oh, yeah. No, we're just all jumping a gallons of pee. Because I know I'm peeing. I don't give a fuck. I'm not getting out of the motherfucking pool. I'm peeing.
Dirty motherfucker. Now I know.
Duh.
So you mean all those villas and pools, private pools we traveled to?
Yeah. If I ever got behind you, which I did a couple of times, I was peeing on you. Like that's what I was doing. Sucker.
You were in the pool a lot. Too.
Yeah, I was peeing. I had to go restroom. Jump in the villa pool.
You're a dirty bastard.
I'm dirty, man. Hey, man, speaking of, though, man, the villas that you chose, though, for an Indonesia trip, man, those things were off the chain. That shit was like the best villas I think I've ever been to.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Those were the best villas, and the opposite of best is the worst.
Yep.
And the SA Current has just released their top 20 worst things about San Antonio, and we're going to take a look at a couple of them and see if we agree or disagree with the SA Current staff, who doesn't even want to put their name on this article.
Yeah, they're
I
scared.
wonder why.
Mm-hmm.
Backlash. Yep. This article came out on Friday, but it's signed by nobody. Anyway.
So they can do that? They can
Yeah,
just
I
be
guess they can
anonymous
do
and
that.
like put it. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Because I want to face my accuser. Like I feel like you got to put that name out there. You can't hide.
So the lack of free parking
Okay,
downtown. I agree. The
I
lack
agree
of
with
free
that.
parking is terrible.
it's horrible.
That's why I stopped going to the Pearl. The Edgar debate. It's one of the worst things about San Antonio. The fact that we're known for Edgars,
Yeah, we are.
basically. Is that bad?
I thought that was the Marbarkian, not the egg. But yeah,
It's the
Whatever.
same. It's the same.
yeah.
I'd say we're worse for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Loop 1604. Yeah, we hate it.
That's horrible.
Get it out of here or finish it. Fiesta.
Yeah, Fiesta is just Fiesta's. It's overpriced. It's overcrowded. It's everything that an old man like me just wants to avoid. I'd rather just be at my homeboy's backyard sipping on a quart.
Okay.
That's it. Then
A lot of
going-
people will kill you for saying that
Why?
because they
they're-
love Fiesta.
Well, they're dumb. That's it. I don't like Fiesta. I think it's I don't like people around me all the time. I don't know. I feel like it's just crowded. There could be some fun times in it, of course, but I don't know. Every time I've gone, it's just overcrowded for me. So I just kind of move on from that. It's not my thing.
Okay.
Not my thing anymore. It
Hey,
used to
look,
be.
is this your thing? They resurrected Paul McCartney, and he's going to be performing at the Alamo Dome.
Shit, man.
Is that your thing?
My most hot take is that I'm not a Beatles fan.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I like them, Sgt. Pepper, like that album, but like anything before that, when it was like super poppy, like I Want to Hold Your Hand type stuff, I just never could get into it. But like all my musician friends that are geniuses at what they do, they love the Beatles. I just can never get into it.
The Alamo, I agree. It recently got rated one of the worst tourist attractions in all of America, too.
Wow.
Yeah.
But just because it's so
It's just
small, people
underwhelming.
forget- Yeah,
it's
it
just
is.
underwhelming.
Well, I
yeah.
feel like I can
the
jump over
other
it.
missions are more interesting. Like, go hit the mission trail and hit all those other missions. They're way more interesting than the Alamo. Alamo has the museum inside that's like learning about the battle and all that stuff's cool, but that it itself, it's underwhelming.
Well, to me, the best part of that whole thing was when you walk in. I don't know if they have this anymore, but when you walk in, you see all the miniature figurines when they do their reenactment of it. That to me, like with the little
they
cot,
have-
the little
they have
cot, they
that.
do have that. That
Yeah.
to me is the best thing because I love like miniature, like figurine type, like replicas like that.
Yep.
So that to me was the best thing about the Alamo.
As someone who worked on the Riverwalk, S.A. Current says it's one of the worst things about San Antonio, all the tourists down on the Riverwalk.
Oh, it's horrible, man. I worked on the original Mexican restaurant, and I worked at Joe's Crab Shack, and yeah, it's tourist trap. It fucking sucks balls, man. Not good at all. And I worked like all the holidays, so everyone, it kind of takes back to Labor Day. Like I will be working like right now, on it because it's working class food industry type stuff. No.
All the
I agree.
drunk bar fights by Susias and Susios. Now I think they're reaching on this one because
That's everywhere too.
that's everywhere, and they're showing what looks like a picture at a beach. So how is that even San Antonio?
Yeah.
Unless that wasn't like beach volleyball somewhere, or
Well, if you go, I mean,
You're gonna find where are you hanging out too? What
Yeah.
side of town? That all defines this. So.
if you go to Austin, I mean, it's all like
Dude,
fights.
go to Dirty Sixth Street.
Yeah.
This is happening. Go search YouTube and like street interviews, Sixth Street. You'll
Yep.
see this everywhere.
No, absolutely. I agree. Yeah, so I don't know. Like, I don't see it too much here, but I'm also not on St. Mary's too much or whatever. But like
Yeah.
in Austin, you see it all the freaking time. There's always fights happening. And now with social media and people with cameras, it's like you have channels dedicated to Austin street fights. You look
You
it
do,
up.
you
and
do,
it's just
absolutely.
big old brawls and fights and things like that. And yeah.
We'll just look at maybe 2 or 3 more of these. Overpriced chicken on a stick. Yes, it's overpriced. All carny food is overpriced. Get used to it, especially the worst fest prices. That shit's ridiculous these days. Going outside at all in the summer, okay. I mean, it's the heat. Yes, Texas.
Who
No
wrote
big music festivals.
that? I don't,
No big music artist. I do agree. San Antonio often gets overlooked except by 80s bands.
Well,
and
see,
old rockers that are like Paul McCartney over here.
This is the thing is that
60s
we
bands.
need to invest money into Sunken Gardens because that to me was our Red Rocks
Well,
of Colorado.
Project Marvel's going to revitalize downtown. We're going to have a new venue for everything, concert venues, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah,
so
but
is
we-
that
but
is that
we-
going to bring an artist?
I hope so, but that's why we need to have Sunken Gardens because some of the best shows and some of the best experiences that I had were in Sunken Gardens. Now, if you're sitting on the rocks, you know, like I was as a kid smoking weed, yes, the sound is going to start to, you know, the reverberation is going to hit the rocks, whatever it's going to throw it off. But no, like if we invest into Sunken Gardens, which to me was a very awesome venue, and then I learned about Red Rocks. We got to do that over here. At
Red
Sunken
Rocks.
Gardens.
I mean, let's be fair. Red Rocks is way better. Than
Well,
Sunken
it is, but like I feel,
Let's
but
be
I feel like
fair. they
Sunken
don't even
Gardens.
compare.
But I feel like Sunken Gardens can get to that level. Like it can. Like
They
it-
need to get their operations down better. They can't be shutting
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg off at 11:30 in the middle of What's My Name.
Yeah,
you know.
but see, that's where the getting better and the investment, the money,
exactly.
and all this other stuff, and maybe even doing a little bit of like like noise, technology there to make sure that there's not too much reverberation bouncing back at the artist.
Well, let's say they do that and they do Project Marvel. We should get some better artists, right?
I think so. No,
Besides
absolutely, I agree.
freaking what's left of Journey or like,
Yeah, Journey reunion tour.
Yeah.
It's like Marilyn Manson. He's like
Journey,
70
but
years old.
Journey, but they replaced everybody, not just the lead singer. The facts that all bars shut down at 2 a.m. I mean, that's most of the nation.
I kind of think that's cool. Why you need to keep going? That's
4
why-
a.m.'s way too late.
It's
yeah.
well, when I was in New York, I stayed at bars too, and also New Orleans. There's bars that are 24 hours and bars that stay open till like 4 o'clock in the morning. And honestly, it's totally unnecessary. It's
Yeah.
like, I think 2 a.m. is the perfect cap off.
Didn't this bar? Sorry, it is the perfect capped off. And speaking of getting capped off, didn't this bar that they have pictured here, the book club, get shut down for like like not having a alcohol license or serving after hours or something?
Yeah.
I remember recently. I think that just happened.
Well, it made no
So-
sense because there was a book club that was open like that late. So to me, automatically I thought, oh, this is a front. Maybe they're just saying that, whatever. But am I really going to go somewhere and try to read at 3 o'clock in the morning? It makes no fucking sense.
All right, I'm done with this. It says high drunk per capita. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. We don't know anybody who doesn't have a DWI these days in San Antonio. It's very rare to not have one. I don't have one. So.
You're lucky. I
Yeah.
I beat mine.
Knock on bamboo here.
Yeah.
Is bamboo wood? Is bamboo considered wood?
Hell yeah, it is. I think it is.
No, it's a
yeah.
grass. I gotta find wood.
Wait a
to
minute.
knock on.
Bamboo is considered a grass? I
Yeah.
did not know that.
My floor is wood. There we go. Yes, bamboo is considered a grass. Look it up. The more you know.
Okay. Well,
know?
now we're learning things on
Thank
this
you,
show.
Mr. Know-It-All. You remember the Rocky and Bullwinkle show?
Oh, yeah.
It was great. It was great stuff back then. You know, that was a cartoon that was created during the Cold War as propaganda against the Russians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that now, especially with the villain.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's check out the chat. Thank you for joining us on LG's House, episode 35. We just hanging out.
Yeah, we're
hanging out on a Labor Day,
Keeping it simple.
shooting the shiz. Pizza Thai at Thousand Oaks. Yep, he says Hanover Fist says that's his regular Italian spot. All right, cool.
And James, you said that you're partying out in Austin for the weekend. I'm sure it was crazy, but like you said, there's a lot of fools walking around that D-town, especially after UT losing, right?
Yep.
Man.
They're looking for any reason to fight.
Far to fight.
Yeah, to
I've
far
done
to
that
fight, but also start a fight.
before.
Hanover Fist says, I don't have one. What are you looking for? You don't have one what? Don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, well.
Natasha from Boris. Natasha was fun. Natasha and Boris from Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Oh, that's right. They
Yes.
were the, yeah.
They were the antagonist.
Well, we grew up on some weird
Antagonist.
ass like 80s cartoon stuff too. Like, yeah, it was Bullwinkle, right?
Mhm.
And Care Bears, and of course G.I. Joe Transformers, and
He-Man.
yeah, and what was
She-Ra, yeah.
Well, there's She-Ra, but what was that one too? Gem and the Rock, the Rock.
I didn't
Stars?
watch that, man.
Yeah, well, I was gay, so I did. So fuck you.
Yeah.
No,
well,
but you know
it
what I mean. Like
happens.
there's so there's so many like crazy ass things back then.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Of course
Gosh,
not.
God damn it. Yeah. I do Glade. Yeah.
Speaking of Jerry Seinfeld. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for chiming in there, Jerry. The Office has announced they're going to do a spinoff. They just released a trailer for a new show called The Paper. Were you ever a fan of The Office?
I mean, I watched a few episodes, like nothing like too crazy, but yeah, I mean, it's got my respect for sure.
All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to play this trailer. It's called The Paper. It's about a newspaper, which I didn't even know still existed, out in Toledo, Ohio. And yeah, we'll give it a watch and chime in after.
Innovate sells products made out of paper, toilet tissue, toilet seat protectors, and local newspapers. And that is in order of quality.
Here is one of my articles I'm particularly proud of. I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling and I'm learning a lot.
It's gonna take a little time while you're waiting like a factory line.
My name is Ned Sampson. I am your new editor-in-chief.
Have you read this paper?
Uh-huh.
How do you think it compares to any other paper?
It sucks. But we are going to make it better. I hope it's not too disruptive to have me come in and sort of shake everything up.
Oh, no, don't be so self-defecating.
Welcome, volunteers, to your first staff meeting as reporters for the Toledo Truth Teller. How many of you have actually written for a paper before?
I wrote a paper in junior high.
Not quite the same thing.
I've tweeted.
You've tweeted?
I'm in a group text.
This is terrific.
Let's show them how it's done.
7 highly motivated, tenacious Buckeyes are out there hunting for news. You'd be a fool to bet against that.
Not again. I'm not agreeing to any of this. I will make this unusable. Use that.
Yeah. Looks gay.
It looks kind of like they're stretching.
Well, it looks like they all shop at Target.
They're this Office thing. I don't know.
Nah,
I don't know if it needs a spinoff.
It doesn't.
Okay.
Like the last
I feel like Parks and Rec could be the spinoff of Office.
The last character, the last guy, yeah, that's the only saving grace in that whole clip because the bottom line is that it's cookie cutter comedy.
The Italian, I'm a big fan of the Italian actress that's in it. I forget her name. It's really hard to pronounce. It's Sabrina Impacciatore.
Yeah,
Impacciatore. Yeah. She was in the second season of White Lotus. And she was amazing. She played the resort manager, and she was the lesbian resort manager.
Well, good for her because what she's in now sucks.
People are going to eat this up.
Of course they are because they like cookie cutter comedy.
Eat it up.
Yeah,
they're going to eat it up. How many shows have been filmed with this Office formula now?
Exactly.
Where it's got the fake, like you speak to camera. It's like a fake documentary being made, and it's just like a workplace comedy. I feel like there's been countless numbers of them, and none of them have been successful as The Office and Parks and Rec. Well, Community, kinda.
Well, it kind of takes back. Like I remember when Blair Witch came out, and they were doing that whole like documentary style. No one really ever did that before them, and then now they started doing that after that, and then it just you can't repeat that. The
formula,
that magic, that formula from the originals that did it.
What do you think, chat? You hate the new spin-off of The Office, The Paper? Are you going to watch it? I bet you're going to watch it. I mean, you're at least going to watch one episode.
I see Hector with the thumbs down. I agree,
We
Hector.
got a thumbs down. We got a whack. A whack in here by Bones Tube 3713. What's up, Bones Tube? Appreciate you guys listening on Alamo City Podcast Network, listening on my YouTube channel at DJLG210. That's also the tag on all the socials. Gary is on, what are you on, Gary? You're on Twitter at Jamerican512. Jamerican512, sorry.
Yeah, don't do it. I'll block you.
For some reason, my little chat widget's not working up here.
Chat widget?
Yeah, my chat widget that usually has the chats on the screen.
Okay.
Not working. Did you notice that?
No. Did not notice that.
Stupid chat widget. Anyway, I'm going to ban this person because they're putting spam in the chat. I was going to make a big spectacle out of it like I normally do, but
the ban
you can't see
hammer.
that. Yeah, so I'm dropping the ban hammer even though you can't see the chat with the ban, but somebody's spamming my Twitch account. We are on Twitch as well, streaming live for all you Twitchers out there, and the ban hammer is going down right now. You are banned.
Oh, yeah.
Banned from Twitch.
See ya.
See
We don't want to be ya.
Goodbye. Goodbye, like America Online, which will be ending dial-up services at the end of this month.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good. That
It's
shit
it's the first of the month. You know, wake up, as some thugs that harmonize would say. Did you pay all your bills? You got your rent done, mortgage payments, everything?
Yeah,
You
by the skin of my teeth.
Yes, all right. Didn't have to dip into the savings account.
I'm still in the alley, man. So, struggling just a little bit.
When you decide to take a shower, I'll let you in. I've already told you that.
Fuck, I gotta. Yeah, fuck water. Water sucks.
If you caught, shout out to Peacock for delivering that trailer for us to watch there. If you caught our show maybe like 2 shows ago, we showed the trailer for the Toxic Avengers reboot, starring Peter Dinklage. And the box, it's been 1 week, a little over a week since it debuted last Friday. And the box office numbers are not looking good.
Yeah.
They're not making a lot of money in theaters, but the critics, the reviews are excellent. It's got an 86 review on the tomato meter on Rotten Tomatoes. And for those that don't know what that means, that if it's below 60%, basically it's not that great. And if it's above 60, it's really good. If it's above 80, it's really, really good. So apparently it's really good according to online people.
Well,
people
to me,
who use Rotten Tomatoes.
I mean, to me, like with a movie like that, there's always going to be nostalgia because I, as a kid, grew up in the 80s and I was around badass, cheesy, bloody, cringy horror movies like Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Toxic Avenger, the list goes on. So to me, I have to check it out just because of that nostalgia. And I think the Toxic Avenger is one of the best revenge horror movies of all time. I mean, the way that nerd got killed pissed me off, man. Like I was like, he has to. So it was just like, it was the perfect thing. He was an avenger, of these bullies and these assholes.
Yeah. Did he get killed though?
No,
Did he get reborn?
No,
I guess you have to die to get reborn.
Well, yeah, no, he got killed, man. These bullies bullied him.
He mutated. He didn't die.
Well,
he
I mean,
mutated.
Yeah, but what forced him into the toxic sludge? It was these damn bullies, and they're laughing at him with his legs, like hanging
They're not
out.
only
of the
bullies;
toxic
they were psychopath serial killers, not just bullies. Let's be straight here. The original movie, they're serial killers.
Okay.
Yes, they're literally. That's where everyone got the point system from. That movie, where it's like, oh, there's an old lady, 5 points.
Yeah,
and they're running them down. That all came from that movie.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Psychopath, bullies, I mean, they're
They
all
were
the
more
same.
than they were
blend
bullies,
together.
but they were more than just bullies.
All I know is that I never rooted.
Bullies don't deserve to get murdered, but
well, I mean, fuck.
they deserve to get
they
beat
do.
up.
I don't know.
They deserve to
get taught a lesson.
They deserve to
Yeah.
get beat up.
All I know is that I've never rooted for a nerd that so hard. You know what I mean? That got killed by these assholes, and then he's stalking these people down. I never. To me, it was just a really, really great plot. I fucking dug it. So I gotta watch this out of respect for the nostalgia.
Can you dug it?
Yeah.
Can you dug it? Well, that's the news there. Other box office news. Weapons is number 1, a horror film starring Josh Brolin. I'm a Josh Brolin fan.
What did he do? Because
No Country for Old Men.
Oh,
he was the
okay.
main evil guy.
Oh, okay.
The main guy. Yeah.
Okay, that's all you had to say.
Yeah.
That's what to me
he's
one of the
Thanos in the Avengers. He
Okay.
closes his fist and makes half the world disappear. That's Josh Brolin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, I didn't know that. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So he's in a movie called Weapons, and it's a horror movie about the disappearance. Like 17 kids disappear mysteriously out of an elementary school, and only one kid's left behind, and they got to get to the bottom of the mystery.
Okay.
But who knows what horror awaits after that. Number 2 in the box office this week, believe it or not, is a movie that's been out for decades. the re-release of Jaws. They released Jaws in theaters last Friday again, and it's skyrocketed number 2 in the box office. Man.
Wait, so original Jaws?
The original Jaws.
So,
Yeah,
they're just released it.
Yeah, they just re-released it in theaters for the hell of it.
Damn.
I think it's like however many years it's been since it was released.
Well,
anniversary tour, basically.
I like how crazy it got to where it was like Jaws Revenge, where he's like hunting down the family. I was like, come on, man.
It almost became a B horror. The older ones are like B horror movies.
Yeah.
They're like Sharknado type of things.
Yeah, I mean, Jaws 1 classic. You can't even really make fun of it. It's pretty
exactly.
badass. But Jaws 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it just keeps going. Like, like now Jaws has wings and he's out of the fucking ocean. Like,
it's too much. It's
gonna
just
get
too,
crazy.
It's too much.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah, to hold all the damn Jaws sequels in.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy. What do you remember when Jaws first came out? Was that a movie that scared you as a kid? Did you?
No, not really. To me, like it was like Evil Dead. You know,
so it was like a B horror kind of to you.
Yeah, like Poltergeist kind of gave me a little bit of whatever. I saw that in the movies.
Well, Poltergeist still gives me creeps.
Oh,
to
yeah,
this
man.
day. Carol Ann. Oh my god.
And then of course Exorcist. I mean, yeah, all that shit scared me. Like
Exorcist still scares me.
Oh, that's fucking nuts, man.
Yeah, Exorcist is nuts. I don't care for Exorcist too much.
Pretty fucked up. Well, happy Labor Day to everybody in the chat, man. So,
yep. Yeah. And guess we'll skip. I had the top 10 here, but we'll just skip on down to the most relevant movie. Guess what's still hanging on strong in the top 10 list on the box office? It's been out for a whole month now. Debuted on August 1st, but it's number 10 on box office stats this weekend. Guess.
Yeah,
guess.
Still holding on. Naked Gun.
The Naked Gun, which I still haven't seen.
Yeah, still haven't seen.
And damn it, I need to go there before it's not in theaters anymore.
I mean, one of the best slapsticks of all time. It's up there in the Mount Rushmores of slapsticks. My number 1 is Top Secret. Always would be Top Secret. But right after that is the original Naked Gun.
Top Secret with the great Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer, rest in peace.
His first movie ever, by the way.
Yeah.
I recommend seeing the documentary Val on Amazon Prime if you haven't watched it yet. Val Kilmer made his own documentary about himself. You know, kind of like Pee Wee Herman made his own documentary. Val made one, and it's great. Have you seen it?
I haven't.
Dude, this guy recorded. This guy took a video camera with him everywhere throughout his whole career. So you see behind the scenes of like all the top movies he was in.
Awesome.
Like in the dressing room, he's just recording like whatever he wants.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
But yeah, and it's pretty good. Aguirre's in here. He says the new Naked Gun did not disappoint.
Good. All right, I gotta check it out.
I gotta check it out. Maybe I should see about go seeing it after we get off air here.
Yeah, I mean, we should check it out, man. My brother's working. He can hook us up. We can get in. We can do that.
All right.
Watch Toxic Avengers, so we should check it out.
Well, should we do a double feature? I don't know if I have that much time on my hands, but
or energy.
Yeah, I'll probably fall asleep. You know how old I am. But yeah, we gotta check that out. Sorry, I need to drink some water here. Carry the show.
Shit, can you hear me? You're muted, right? No, that's moonshine, right? Yeah, that is. Well, everybody, let's do Glade. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back? Okay.
You're
cool.
fired.
Oh,
You struggled too much. Yeah. That was a disgraceful performance, as somebody once said once.
Good.
And boom goes the dynamite.
That's about how good it was, you know. Thank you for watching LG's House. I think it's been an hour. Has it been an hour? It's been an hour.
Yeah, it's been an hour.
Yeah, this was an impromptu show. So, like, we were just hanging out. And we're like, yo,
keep it simple, man.
You know what? Let's go on air. Might as well. It's Labor Day. People aren't doing anything. Just hanging out. Queuing it up. There's a lot of you guys in here, actually. I thought everyone would be doing something. Apparently, people are just hanging out watching YouTube.
I kind of thought it was just going to be me and you.
Yeah,
that's why I was like, let's just have a boring
That's why
show.
I was kind of like, should we do this? Or should we just like play video games and stream video games or something? Like,
yeah, we came close to those video games, man. But
I was just like, nah, let's go live. Like, we can go live.
Fuck it, man.
Yeah, you know.
But hey, guys, thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah,
for Labor Day, we appreciate it because we're just
so to speak. Yeah, so to speak. I had a whole rundown of stuff today, but No, we don't need to get into any of it because it's not important. There were some birthdays I was going to say. Happy birthday to Gloria Estefan. She's 57.
Okay.
You know.
Wow.
Happy birthday to Zendaya Marie Stormer Coleman, otherwise known as Zendaya.
Okay.
Yeah, she turned 29 today. Do you know she was half African?
Cool.
Yeah.
I feel like we all are.
Yeah.
It's in our DNA.
Oh yeah, we all
It's
come
the motherland.
We all come from the motherland. Her name means give thanks in a old Zimbabwe and Mozambique language.
All right.
Fun fact I looked up about her. You know she's dating Spider-Man Tom Holland.
Okay.
Yeah. The English chap Tom Holland. And happy F you to Dr. Phil McGraw. He's 75 today. All right, that should do it. The fake doctor.
But we got the real doctor with the outbeat right here.
The real Dr. Gene Centeno.
Gene Centeno.
The official music composer of LG's house.
Hell yeah.
Catch the replay on Spotify. Check us out at DJLG210. LG's house on Twitch. Adrian, the weather sucks today. That's why nobody's out. All right.
Yeah.
I haven't even been outside.
Don't.
Gonna go outside.
Let's cook a steak. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Should we do that?
I'm down.
Should we
Let's cook a
live stream steak cooking?
We could. We can. I'm down.
Got the garlic and the butter. Here we go and shatter the butter, the mother.
Let's do it.
Y'all have a good night.
Peace out.
Or a good afternoon. Stay safe on Labor Day. Peace.
Peace.